Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
But today, my name shall henceforth be known as Caldwell the Magical. Magic Well.
Magic Well.
Mm-hmm.
A well, a font of magic.
Exactly. Mage Well. Mage Well the Magnificent. There I am. Nathan, what's your wizard name?
Nathan the Wizard.
Okay, all right. It's just a little bit of a deflation of the escalation there, but that's okay.
Wisdom.
Nathan Magi. Oh, Nathan Magi. But it's spelled like Magi.
Oh, okay.
We got it. We crushed
We did it.
Guys, today we are drawing Mighty Dictron Suggestion, and I'm going to read the whole thing out because it's just well written, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm Mighty Dictron. That's my wizard name.
Okay, you're going to go ahead and steal that. Going to just swipe that name.
I'm stealing it. It's mine now.
That's such is your power.
That's a good one.
Mighty Dictron writes, post the wizardest wizards you got. Customize the hell out of those wizards. Make sure those wizards represent you perfectly. Call them wizard sonas if you're inclined to. Just get me some wizards and make sure those wizards are the good shit. Hell yeah, Mighty Dictron. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Mighty Dictron.
Guys, today we're drawing Wiz Sonas. And while Nathan gets started, I want to give a quick shout out to the Cryptid Hunter who said, please draw wizard cooking competition, which is also a great idea. But Cryptid Hunter, we're going to expand that into just pure wizard territories. We can't be restricted. You can't constrain us with your competition ideas, with your angles like that. We need the pure uncut wizard suggestion. So thank you guys both for writing in. Nathan's going to get us started here. Oh my gosh, he already has. Nathan, can you tell me a little bit about your Wiz Sona?
I mean, I think people know that my proudest asset, my defining feature is my beard. It's not your
collection of porcelain frogs?
That's a close second.
I love those frogs, Nathan.
Thank you. Not enough people talk about my frogs.
You have so many on your desk.
Yeah. I mean, they're a conversation starter.
They really are. Most of the time people are like, hey, that many frogs is a fire hazard. Could you please remove some of those frogs?
Yeah, it's crazy that, like, if you have enough of a thing that isn't flammable, it's still a fire hazard. Just by...
It's more so because, like, the collection continues onto the floor. You've got, like, a little shrine of them. And then, of course, a bunch of them are lighters. That's kind of like, they're like porcelain frog lighters.
Right.
And, like, a bunch of them are holding candles. You went out of your way to make it a fire hazard, really.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to your Wiz Sona here.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Thank you.
This is Nathan Magi?
This is Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep trying to improve on perfection. I apologize.
You're forgiven. I forgive you.
All right, so this is like a Beardo-Mancer of sorts?
Yeah, I'm like I said before we started talking about my real pride and joy, my porcelain frogs. I was starting to say that, like, my what I think I'm most known for is my face hair.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, I can't stress this enough. I have mostly because I'm too lazy to shave consistently.
But you've transformed that laziness into an asset.
Yeah, in this wizard fantasy, I'm using my beard for magics.
Right.
You have to draw your power from within.
Exactly. And, like, most people don't know that, like, magic is, like, a conditional thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you have poured all of your magical power into your beard.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you can't do much other magic stuff.
Right.
But, like, on the beard front, you're just so set.
I put all of my spell points into beard
exactly. into beard casting.
Yeah.
Nathan, have you ever read A Wizard of Earthsea?
No.
By Ursula Le Guin?
No, but it sounds dope.
It's dope as hell. It's like proto Harry Potter because it's about like a boy that goes to a wizard school, but without any of that bullshit character development or like teen romance or any of that garbage.
Okay.
It's just pure wizard nonsense. And in the book, he goes to this magic school for wizards, and there's like a point where he you basically spend like 5 years just memorizing stuff, and like you get like locked in a tower by yourself, and you have to learn all the stars. And
Oh wow.
it's great because it makes being a wizard seem really hard. And then at a certain point, this is like a slight spoiler, but he fucks up and he just has to do it again. Like
He has to do the whole thing again?
he's just got to learn it all again. Yeah.
Like he unlearns it somehow?
Uh-huh. This is just slowly transforming into like Caldwell's book club. Get ready for it. That's good. The Magicians is also a good book if you're a Harry Potter fan and you want some other Harry Potter-esque stuff. Have you read The Magicians by Levi something?
Caldwell, I don't read.
It's true. You're too busy. The only books you read are your magical tomes
Yes.
that teach you about how to control your beard, how to. And this is like Nathan. You're like the Pixar of wizards because you had to learn to control every follicle, like every individual hair. You're controlling on its own. It's not like a group thing. You had to learn to master each and every hair.
Yeah, this is like me when I'm very old.
Yeah.
That's why I'm bald.
Well, because you focused all of your energy into your beard hair, and it made all of your top hair fall out.
Yeah.
And also, like, most wizards are bald so that they can fit that hat on a little more easily.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pointy hat, Nathan?
Yeah, I think so.
My thought on that is that maybe, like, enough wizards have pointy hats. I think if you want a pointy hat, go for it. I think that maybe we should experiment with other hat shapes, though.
My pointy hat is actually made of hair.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that, my boy. Oh, that's very good. I'm very excited about that. That's how you speak in this universe, by the way. You have kind of like a weird... You sound like Gimli if he ate like a bunch of caramel. That's your accent in this world. It's me, Nathan. It's me, Winston. I'm a Beardo-Mancer. If you need help with the beard-related activities, let me know, and I'll be sure to get right on it.
Just let me finish eating all of this caramel candy. I just got back from Vermont, and I got a bunch of maple candy in my mouth right now.
Oh, it's getting all over my beard.
It's so sticky in my beard.
Oh, this was clearly a mistake. It's 90 degrees outside.
It's 90 degrees centigrade. That's so hot.
Oh, I've got a big sweaty beard full of caramels. Oh, this is truly a bad day for Winston. Now, Winston, the last thing before I let you rest, before I let you get back to your wizarding deeds, do you have a familiar?
Oh, yes. I have his name is Dandruff.
Oh, is he like a homunculi made of dandruff?
Yeah.
Dandruff?
Dandruff.
So his name is Dandruff?
Dandruff, yeah.
His name's Dandruff.
My face makes absolutely no anatomical sense, but that's because of it's a wizard did it.
Such is your power, a wizard. Your head is like, you know how when you get congested, when you have too much mucus in your brain?
Mm-hmm.
You got too much magic on the brain, and it made your head like hydrocephalic.
Exactly.
Is what happened.
And so like I have like people think it's like fairy dust, but it's just dandruff. It's just dandruff like coming out of my beard, but
it's enchanted.
But yeah, it is enchanted, and then like I have my dude.
It's your little dude. Oh yeah, there he is. He's just not having it. He's like, oh, Nathan, we didn't pay the rent this month. Nathan, I know that you really like being a wizard and all, but we seriously need to turn our utilities back on. You're not making any money doing this stuff.
He's a real downer. He's just like a little he's just a little ball of dead skin.
Yeah, and he's aware of that fact.
Mm.
And like, did you bring him to life, or was this kind of like a side effect?
Yeah, I just woke up one day and he was there, and he was like, "So we're roommates now."
We're roommates now. Do you think you could clean up? My girlfriend's coming over later.
He does have a girl. He has a much better social life than me.
Yeah.
In this world.
And his girlfriend's like, you'd think that it would be another type of hair or something. It's just a normal human woman.
Yeah, he just gets out there, you know?
Yeah.
He's not limited by what he is.
No, like and it's weird, like, you would think that maybe if he was on Tinder and his body was just a big lump of dandruff, that would be a turnoff. But honestly, that brings out like a better class of suitor, I would say.
Yeah.
Because people are like, damn, so brave. I think that a side effect of being a ball of dandruff is like he's kind of like a dandruff magnet. So like he is kind of like he's kind of like having a Head and Shoulders bottle with you at all times. Like he's just going to be like cleaning you. So like, and maybe that's if you're dating Dan. If you're dating Dan, then maybe he's just kind of like sucking that dandruff off you, and that's a nice bonus because then you don't have to buy that special shampoo. You don't have to buy any Selsun anymore.
Yeah, dating Dan is his reality show.
It's exactly, and that's where you get all your money, really.
Well, Caldwell, I've been drawing for far too long. I
would
think
say
you got to get in here and you gotta whiz it up.
It's time for me to whiz it up. Nathan, I really like what you were doing with your wizard, which is kind of bringing in this like new class of like chill wizards.
Oh yeah, I think my wizard's pretty chill. Like he looks kind of malevolent, but I think that's just like this is just his like wizard pose.
Yeah, and it's more just like he's not using his magic for any sort of like justice or lawful purpose. Mm-hmm. Like it's purely just kind of for like his own benefit.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing as well. And I'm gonna kind of borrow your prehensile beard idea as well.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
It's I wasn't the first guy to come up with that, and I'm not going to be the last. I don't claim to be the only Beardo-Mancer there is. I just I just am one. That just is my steez.
I think it's kind of like it's a big specialty, but I think it's a kind of honestly, it's kind of when you get your beard, it's like like at Hogwarts when they actually learn how to apparate and how to like use their brooms.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's just kind of a built-in lesson that you learn.
Right, and some people like choose to make it their focus, but others are just like, yeah, I'm a wizard. I have a beard. I'm not defined by it. I fully allow my beard to define me. That's just I'm sort of a first idea kind of guy.
But yeah, it's like. Well, it's kind of like in an RPG when you have a bunch of classes, and then you just like double down on fighter.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be fighting. What am I doing in this RPG? Fighting monsters? Yeah. I'll be the fighter. I mean, yeah. If I go, into a stealth class, maybe I'm doing more DPS, like a few levels in. But like if I'm a fighter, I can just be the biggest man.
Why did I say anything? Nathan, you've been talking for 5 hours.
Because I mean, obviously, like there are some, there's some cool utility that you get with like a mage class, but
Nathan, it's nighttime.
Yeah. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
We're drawing wizards. Remember, we're drawing our wizard sonas.
No.
And my wizard sona.
We're min-maxing our RPG.
We most certainly are not. This is the wizard only RPG.
Oh, okay.
It's called Club Wiz. It's called I think Club Wiz. What would the name of our wizards only RPG be called?
I want to use something from the suggestion.
Uh-huh.
I think wizards are the good shit.
Oh yeah, like
would be pretty good.
Like Good Wizard Club.
Good shit wizard club.
Yeah, the good shit wizard club. Oh, I like that.
This is a cool wizard. His beard's not quite as like overgrown as mine.
No. His is kind of like limited in scope because like he, Beardmancy was like a part of what he studied, but like his main focus was on magical mixology.
Is this you?
This is me.
Okay, so in wizard version, you have a sweet beard and ponytail.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I have two things that I can't grow. So in my Wiz Sona, Nathan, let me tell you about this summer.
Okay.
This is the summer. This is like my second summer in LA.
Okay.
I've had to get used to driving a lot more.
Right.
And as a result, like you can't drink everywhere you go. So
you can't drink alcohol everywhere you go.
Exactly, but I've gotten really into just like beverages of all sorts.
Just some real tasty beverages.
Real tasty bevos, like a horchata.
Like, you're not going to get pulled over for just like, have you been drinking this evening? Yeah, and it was delicious.
Yeah, I had a Thai iced tea.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was a sugary experience. And you know what? Here, I have one for you, officer.
Yeah, you can breathalyze me. I don't know if you have a flavometer.
And he's like, sir, yeah, that's fine. You were going 140 miles per hour.
You were still
though.
driving very poorly.
Uh-huh. You were just like straddling the lines.
I love how fat this guy is too.
Yeah, I'm like, you know when you see a picture of a Coca-Cola ad and it's like Santa Claus on vacation? That's kind of the vibe. I'm going for like a vacation Santa vibe.
Santa Claus is definitely a wizard, right?
Obviously.
He's like a toy based.
He's like a tinker master.
He's a tinker master. He also has some sort of like mastery over animals.
Are elves just like? Because I think that this is a bigger question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the elves in Santa lore, and how they're like small and like nowhere else in lore are elves small.
House elves in Harry Potter.
That's true, but that's like a subbreed of elf.
Yeah, I think I feel like house elves from Harry Potter is definitely the natural next stage of the Santa elf, in that they're just sort of like these sentient humanoid creatures that are subservient.
So my thought is that maybe those elves in Santa lore are just like cursed goblins, or they're like uncorrupted goblins.
What about shoe elves?
Yeah, I think that they're like
elves.
Like in the same way that like orcs are perverted elves, I think that like maybe the toy elves are like unperverted goblins. Because like that's where do they get their tinkering ability? That's not like a normal elf thing, you know what I'm saying?
I see. So you're going with the Tolkien elf.
I'm trying to make a unified elf theory here.
Okay.
And like I wish that if you could just back me up, please.
Oh yeah. I'm on board. I'm just I'm playing audience surrogate right now. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there for you.
This is Nathan. You drew your familiar, and I loved it so much. So I'm gonna draw mine.
Uh-huh.
And mine is a big tiki cup.
Is that a proto Splish Kid?
It is, and it is very much a proto Splish Kid because it's the Juice Ape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the Juice Ape, and he's the Tiki Ape. Maybe I think Juice Ape is pretty good.
I like Juice Ape.
And again, like he can serve you up any bev you want, virgin, non-virgin. Like
those are the two
Mormon.
kinds. Mormon.
Yeah.
Mormon is just doesn't even have. Yeah, right. You can't have caffeine or bubbles.
Mormon is like
Mormons don't like bubbles, right? They're unholy.
But this one's got bubbles on the reel. So like, can we come up with a name for? I want it to be like blank the Juice Ape. What should his name be?
Fabian. Fabian the Juice Ape.
Fabian the Juice Ape? All right, I'm into it. I'm going to give... I also need a hat. That's the thing. Oh, obviously I've got like a...
Like a sun hat or a visor?
Yeah. I've definitely got like my Hawaiian punch hat on. Nathan...
You've managed to work that Hawaiian punch hat into a number of... Caldwell, do you want to go on vacation?
Nathan, I've been on vacation every day this year, and I'll tell you why. Because it's Caldwell's Big Sip in Summer. I'm pleased to announce. I've just been all about like cool, weird drinks this summer. Like I've been drinking a lot of like tiki drinks. Mm-hmm. I started drinking like Thai iced teas if I go to a Thai place. I'm drinking a coconut seltzer right now. I'm just all about those tropical flavors, and I'm tired of apologizing for it. Me and Fabian just know what's up. So I've also got like all my ingredients like floating up here, so I can mix the perfect drink. And the thing is, like, you can drink from Fabian if you want, but like it's gonna.
He will talk to you while you're doing it. It's very unsettling.
He'll talk to you, and it's like a trade-off where like you drink from him and it's very delicious, but like you gain all human knowledge, and your brain does explode. You get like a real bad hangover.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't. It's not a permanent explode.
No, it just like it's gonna kill some brain cells, but like you're just gonna have the worst hangover of your life. But you're also gonna have the best night of your life. It's a real monkey's cup situation.
You're gonna get real fucked. Monkey's cup, nice.
Thank you. What? All right, so I guess I got like some. Yeah, I'll just have some bottles floating up here.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think of my? I guess I didn't even come up with a name for like what kind of wizard I am. A mixology mage.
Yeah, a mixomancer.
Mageologist? Oh, Mixomancer. That's real good. Nathan, that's great. I love it. So, like, yeah, I mean, there aren't enough... Again, there's not enough just chill wizards. Like, I want to think that if you go to Diagon Alley, like, you'll just be able to see one of these dudes, like, mixing up some new fashions, some old fashions.
Yeah, some new fashions.
Some old fashions.
Some old fashions.
Exactly. It's like you got some bourbon in there, you got orange peel. Oh, it'd probably be like some weird fruit that doesn't exist in the Muggle world.
The deep fashion.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, fuck yes. All right. That way, I should. What else should I add to it? I feel like it needs like some, like a dragon's tooth or something.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
like an eyeball.
Yep. Some eyeballs. Let's get some eyeballs in there. So I'm a Mixomancer.
Toe of frog. And then some Picot's bitters.
Yeah. What are bitters?
Caldwell, you're the Mixomancer. You should know this.
Listen, man, I just love the drink. I just love the flavor. I'm not in it for like the technical details.
You definitely have like a whole cask of forbidden bitters.
I think that
for bitters.
This is a batter bitter.
A batter bitter.
It's just a batter. It's a bat's head.
It's a batter. Yes, good.
Nathan, I think that we're about done here.
Yeah,
we need to be
a bit done. Yeah, we're a bat done.
Oh boy, guys, this has been Morning Drawfee. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the wonderful suggestion.
And if you guys do want to hear more about min-maxing your classes, just follow my own personal YouTube channel. That's that's Nathan Narpgs.
Oh, it took you a second, but you got there.
Narpgs maximum crits. I'm a big fan of maxing your crits.
What's up?
But basically, what you want to do is break the game to the point where it's no fun, but like you're totally poning it.
It's called Jarpin with Narpin.
It's called Jarpin with Narpin. I've got 1 million episodes. They've got like a total of I think 30 views between all of them.
You're doing that Legend of Chris playthrough right now, right?
Yeah. And as it turns out, if you just Fly Butler is actually the best character. You just because you just spec heavy into his gun, which has a significantly longer range.
Oh yeah.
And what you want to do is you want to spec accuracy, and you can just take out the entire enemy force before they even get to you.
And that game's like super broken already, so like
it's a bad game. It's designed to be bad.
And you can equip like there's like certain bangles you can equip where like you don't ever have to encounter an enemy, but you still get XP.
Yeah, the game, they're called the game breakers, actually.
Right. It's a jawbreaker that you eat, and it breaks the entire game. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for us. This has been a wonderful journey into the world
that's one chill wizard.
Yeah, I want to go to this wizard's bar. Oh, fuck, what's the name of my wizard bar? McMagic's, oh, shit, what would it be called, Nathan?
McMagic's broom cauldron.
What about the whack cauldron? There it is. Boom.
There it is. We got it,
guys. This has been Drawfee. Thanks for watching. Listen to our podcast. What should we draw? And we are very sorry.
Don't get dandruff in your drink.
Dan,
get out of there.
Sorry.